Democrat Hillary Clinton and Republican Donald Trump engaged in a contentious and at times combative first presidential debate Monday in Hempstead, New York. The presidential contenders clashed over foreign policy, the economy, and each other in a 90-minute debate that could prove to be one of the pivotal moments in the 2016 election campaign. VOA national correspondent Jim Malone has our report.
The first debate showdown between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump began with a cordial handshake. But it didn't take long for the rhetoric to heat up as the two candidates clashed over Trump's business background, Clinton's experience in government, and where each of them would like to take the country on fighting the Islamic State.
She's telling us how to fight ISIS. Just go to her website. She tells you how to fight ISIS on her website. I don't think General Douglas MacArthur would like that too much.
The next segment, we're continuing the subject of...
Well, at least I have a plan to fight ISIS.
No, you're telling the enemy everything you want to do.
No, we're not.
Trump also defended his decision not to release his tax returns, which are under audit, even though past candidates have done so.
I will release my tax returns against my lawyer's wishes when she releases her 33,000 emails that have been deleted.
And I have no reason to believe that he's ever going to release his tax returns because there's something he's hiding.
But Clinton also took the opportunity to express regret over her use of a private email server while Secretary of State that has damaged her trustworthiness with voters.
I made a mistake using a private email.
That's for sure.
And if I had to do it over again, I would obviously do it differently.
The debate featured frequent interruptions, many by Trump, challenging Clinton's answers. Trump also noted she took time off to prepare for the debate.
I've been all over the place. You decided to stay home, and that's okay.
I think Donald just criticized me for preparing for this debate. And yes, I did. And you know what else I prepared for? I prepared to be president.
Clinton put Trump on the defensive, calling Trump's years-long questioning of President Barack Obama's citizenship as a racist lie. Trump continued to insist he opposed the Iraq War, despite a 2002 radio interview to the contrary. And on the issue of temperament...
Well, I have much better judgment than she does. There's no question about that. I also have a much better temperament than she has.
His cavalier attitude about nuclear weapons is so deeply troubling. So a man who can be provoked by a tweet should not have his fingers anywhere near the nuclear codes.
The two White House contenders will face off in two more debates. But next week's debate features the two vice presidential contenders, Democrat Tim Kaine and Republican Mike Pence.
And joining us now with more perspective on last night's debate is VOA national correspondent Jim Malone. Hello, Jim.
Hi, Esther.
Do you think the debate last night has changed the minds of undecided voters?
We'll know more in the next few days as we start to get polling data based on how people saw the debate, but not only that, how the news coverage shapes their opinion of the debate. Most of the folks watching, at least according to a CNN ORC poll, thought Clinton did the better job in the debate by a 2/3 margin. So the Clinton people were quite happy with the early returns on the debate. The Trump camp looked a little down. And I think they saw that for much of the debate, Donald Trump was put on the defensive by Hillary Clinton. He had some strong moments early on, especially questioning her extensive experience in government and the need for a change. But as the evening wore on, Trump seemed to have trouble getting away from being defensive.
Again, Jim, the issue of race also came up, especially following various protests in the country after the shooting to death of various African Americans. And I don't know, how did that play out,
Well, the two candidates sort of fell into familiar camps. Donald Trump emphasized the need to restore law and order, while also trying to extend an olive branch to the African American community in the U.S., whereas Hillary Clinton was more in sympathy with African Americans being targeted unfairly, in her view, by police at times, and talked about the need for justice reform, which is an issue that resonates in the black community.
And again, the candidates tore into each other's emotions in the debate last night.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, it's like it gave viewers a little bit more about their personalities. What do you think?
I was a little surprised to the extent that happened, because usually these debates, there's so much preparation that goes in that the candidates are very rote and programmed. That was not the case with Donald Trump. It looked like Donald Trump had not studied as much as Hillary Clinton for this debate, and it showed. And he was easily provoked by Clinton on a number of issues: the tax returns, the birther question with President Obama, and also his views on foreign policy.
Again, you know, the core issues here for American voters is the economy and security. Do you think there was any winner in this debate on that?
Well, from the early returns, it looks like in terms of style and substance, Clinton was a winner. Whether Trump can come back, he has plenty of opportunities. There are 2 more debates coming up.
We'll see, because we see that numbers have been changing in the recent days. Let's see how this debate plays out with numbers again.